Okay.
Because I'm one of the side effects of the family planning.
Your side effects?
Yes. My father had 40 children.
40.
Yeah. So I know what it means. When you have a smaller family, there's a way you relieve the tension. Yeah, because previously people used to look at children or the family generally. You just look at food.
Food, yes.
Can you provide them with food? But these days, there are a lot of expenses.
Times have Hello, our beloved viewers at UMATv. Thank you very much for keeping it UMATv. We are back again with our family planning conversations. My name is Dr. Sechanzi Henry, and I'll be your host today. As you all know, we're talking about family planning. We want to empower families to be able to decide on when and how many children to have, because research and science is showing that those families that have planned children delivered at appropriate intervals tend to do better health-wise, financially, and all aspects of life. And joining us to further this conversation is a man who has been at the forefront of some of these family planning services. I think he has dispensed, I don't know if he has prescribed or he has provided, but you're going to talk to him. Thank you very much, Mr. Muinda, for having this time to talk to us. Yes, so Mr. Muinda Nathan is going to tell us about himself, what he does, and he will tell us about his experience. So, over to Mr. Muinda. So, who is Mr. Muinda Nathan? Someone who doesn't know you.
Yeah, I'm called Nathan Muinda. I work with EcoFarm, chain of pharmacies, and also work with another company that does capacity building. But for this discussion, I think we can focus on EcoFarm operations. But maybe I can also tell you that I'm a serious advocate for family planning.
Okay.
Because I'm one of the side effects of the family planning.
Your side effects?
Yes. My father had 40 children.
40?
Yeah, 40 children. So I know when you talk about family planning, yes, he had some money, but the partitioning could not bring out the figure very well. So to me, I believe family planning is very critical.
Okay.
And I didn't imitate my father. I just became intentional. I managed to.
You did reach 40.
40 only.
Yes.
Yeah, so I know what it means. When you have a smaller family, there's a way you relieve the tension. Yeah, because previously people used to look at children or the family generally. You just look at food.
Food, yes.
Can you provide them with food? But these days, there are a lot of expenses.
Times have changed.
We are looking at food, we are looking at school, we are looking at health. So if somebody is not getting a lot of money, if you start having like 5, 10 children, it does not add up. And then too, previously people used to think that you can produce as many children as you like.
That's how they say in my community.
There might be one who can help you, another may not help you. But the reality is that one, you can have a smaller number of children and do proper parenting. They will help you.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to have very many of them.
You mentioned about something about the past where people would produce so many children, and I think children were looked at as a sign of wealth and prestige. But of course, most of the times they wouldn't take them to school, they wouldn't have quality education and all that. But these days I've seen children in nursery school, they are paying millions of money. Yeah. Healthcare is quite expensive. Yes. So some of those things which we are used to, that were applicable back in the days, seemingly they are no longer applicable in the current times. Awesome. Thank you very much for that introduction, Mr. Muinda. Now, Mr. Muinda, I understand that you have some experience regarding family planning. And whenever I go to the communities, people say a lot of things about family planning. Some of them are true, some of them are not true. And I wanted to pick up from you, from your experience, what are some of the myths and the misconceptions out there? What are some of those things that people say about family planning, but actually they are not true scientifically? Yes.
Yeah, the first thing that the community that is aware, I mean, that keep on saying, they say when somebody uses family planning, it becomes infertile. They will not be able to produce children. But that one is not true. Because when you look at the family planning methods that we have, especially the modern family planning, the way they work, they just delay, delay you to produce children, but they don't make you become infertile. And that's what the community has been thinking about. But again, what happened is that even in Uganda, generally, even those as well in family planning, there are some women who are not who are infertile.
Yes, when they go to family planning.
Before using family planning. So if such a woman happened to enroll for family planning, they will attribute that to what? Family planning. But family planning is safe. And of course, it has some side effects like any other drug. But the good news that now we have a bigger team of health personnel that know how to manage those side effects, who can support you to go through the journey of family planning so that you can enjoy.
So those who say that family planning is causing infertility, it's not accurate. It's not accurate. Awesome. Thank you very much, Mr. Mwinda and Nathan, for that. Maybe if I may ask another question, you mentioned something about side effects. And you say that, just like any other drug, there could also be some side effects. And I wanted to pick up from you, how common are these side effects? And when they happen, what should people do?
When you enroll for family planning from a good center, the health worker will take you through. And it will first of all assess you to see whether you qualify, because we have quite a variety. Yeah, we have the condoms, we have the pills, we have the injectables, we have the IUDs. But the health worker will first of all assess you. Then from there, you will be able to identify, I mean, he will give you the information of almost each of those ones. And even looking at your objective, why you are taking up family planning, he will be able to advise you on which one to take. Now, on the number one product that is being used so much is the injectable.
Injectable family planning.
The community know it as Depot.
Depot, yes.
They call it Depot.
Yes.
That's the most commonly used family planning. It's very effective. But of course, like I told you, that it can have some side effects like any other drug. Even aspirin, the one we take, even Panadol also has side effects. Now, one of the common side effects of Depot, to some women, it doesn't happen to everybody, to some women, they may get some bit of light bleeding. Now, if you're on family planning and get light bleeding, you just go to your service provider. We have the treatment for that. In most cases, we just give you the painkiller like Brufen. You take it like for 5 days, and that light bleeding stops. The same thing, even some people also get some kind of heavy bleeding. Still, we have a solution for that. We don't want a woman to enroll for family planning, maybe an injection, and it gets that kind of that kind of side effects, and it keeps back. Just go back to where you got the family planning services, or any other place where maybe it can be a medical center, it can be a clinic. At least good enough now we have trained quite a number of people who can be able to offer quality service as far as family planning is concerned. So all those side effects can be managed, and just like the good news that these are hormones, they are part of us. So those side effects usually happen at the beginning, but as you continue using the family planning method, they stop.
Wow. Thank you very much. Yes, Ms. Mwinda mentioned a very, very important point. That yes, one, but I think our public needs to understand that much as we're talking about these side effects, not everybody gets them. It's just a small percentage of people that actually get side effects. And even those that get the side effects, there's always something that can be done the moment these side effects come about. Awesome. Thank you very, very much. Now, I've heard also something about dryness. People talk about dryness. Some of these family plannings cause dryness, especially I've had these conversations quite often. I don't know, from your experience, if it's something that you've had, and maybe what can people do about it?
The injection can cause family plan. Can cause vaginal dryness, but not to everybody. But one of the interventions that we normally look at is that, of course, when there's vaginal dryness, sometimes it also affects the the quality of sex. Sometimes women don't feel comfortable to have sex because there's vaginal dryness. But still, yes, I told you that some of these side effects usually happen at the beginning of the treatment. But as in case a woman gets vaginal dryness, one, we encourage that person to drink enough water. Majority of our women don't want to drink water, but at least we recommend if you can take 3 liters of water or 6 cups of nice in a day. The body is lacking water. Then two, of course, the vaginal dryness does not come because of the injection alone, but how is your relationship with your partner? Because if the relationship is so nice, the body automatically will respond. Then three, also in case it becomes so serious, also have some kind of lubricating gels. Yeah, like now we have the Kiss lubricating gel, we have KY. In case the dryness becomes too much, you can use that. But with the time, as you continue using the family planning, that automatically will be offset.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much for that. Maybe my question is, would fear of side effects stop someone from taking up a family planning method?
Yeah, of course, some of this information comes from people who don't have good information, and they can dramatize the side effects. Like, for example, many people keep on saying, you might end up getting cancer. Yet some of these family planning methods, sometimes some of them actually prevent you from getting some types of cancer. Yeah, but when they say something somewhere, and many times these days, people are getting a lot of information from the TikTok. The TikTok information is not filtered, and it's really scaring away so many people from taking up a family planning methods. Yeah, but it is something that I can encourage people to do.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. And I think as we're about to wind up this conversation, you mentioned that your father, I don't know if among the children you have, they are girls, but these days we're seeing a lot of teenage pregnancies, and it's really, really scaring. This thing is killing many people's futures. And, one of the possible solutions to this is family planning. So I wanted you to give some further advice, especially to the young girls out there, those who are still in school. We've noticed that, yes, much as the teaching is that, hey, let's do ABC, let's people abstain. Those who are married, let them be faithful. Where things cannot work, protection is advised. However, what is the position of family planning in all this, and how best can especially these young girls who are still vulnerable, who are at risk of getting teenage pregnancies, what is your message towards them regarding family planning? Is it a possible solution to this problem of teenage pregnancies?
Yeah, the teenage pregnancy can be prevented. One of the interventions in family planning by educating the young girls. Because what happens is in Uganda, sometimes we don't like to face the reality. Once the girl starts menstruating and she happens to have sex, is going to become pregnant. So as a father or a mother, you need to start educating this girl that you can become pregnant. But again, this is not the right time for you to become pregnant. You start telling them about the option that is available. That's what I'm saying, it's facing the reality. In the Ugandan culture, when you tell a girl about maybe family planning, they'll tell you, you're encouraging her to go to start having sex.
To be promiscuous.
Yeah, but again, at the same time, when you ask those ones who have been having sex, who among those ones have been told by the parent to start having sex? They always get information and they can always start. Yes. So the best thing here is to equip these learners with information about family planning as early as possible. I teach once in a while. I teach some students, but one thing I usually tell them, they should use the condom. I tell them point blank, I want you to succeed in life, but as per now, you're in first year, use a condom. Actually, don't even advise them even to use the other method. So I tell them to use a condom. Why? At that age of theirs, they are experimenting a lot. Yeah, the boy will tell the girl, you're the only one. The girl will tell the boy, you're the only one. So by using a condom, at least one, I'm assured that this guy will not get sexually transmitted diseases. Then two, I'm also assured she will not become pregnant. And we keep on interacting, And I've got a very good success story.
Okay.
Yeah, right now I'm having a serious campaign because like when you look at the trend right now, there are so many young girls who have just finished school who are single mothers.
Yeah,
Why?
very many.
They are not planning. They are single mothers, they have no proper source of income, they were relying on the man, the man has taken off. Yeah, actually, they were making fun of me. Say, they were telling me, Mr. Mia, your boys these days are athletic.
They run now.
After pregnancy, they take off. Yeah, but now, for what I normally encourage, because the majority of my students are girls, I usually tell them the truth. I want you to have a bright future. Can we delay becoming pregnant or getting married in the first 3 years after completing your university or any vocational institute? Because that's the time when you're supposed, first of all, to brand yourself, to get value. So when you start now engaging into going in those unpredictable relationships, it's going to affect you. Nobody would wish to employ somebody who is pregnant or somebody who has given birth. And I've got a very good response. They keep on telling me, yeah, Mr. Minam, we are progressing well. Yeah, and they tell them that's the first 3 years after school is to master what you got at school.
Get a job.
Yeah, get a job,
work,
they apply
establish yourself.
become a branded person who can be paid good money. In that, even if you become pregnant, even if the man takes off, you can afford
empowered.
Actually, I tell them, if you are planning to become pregnant, you assume there is no man. Yeah, but if he's available, they will have gone. That means there is nothing like, no. If in case the father is not there, you as a girl are able to take care of the baby. Yeah, and that message, I wish all the parents can be able to keep on passing that message. Yeah, though sometimes again, for the case of the parents, they will tell them to work university and yeah, so they're also becoming the pressure from the relatives, but that's not good right now. And there's a lot of unemployment. There is, of course, we are having challenges in terms of competence. We normally gain the competence when we qualify. We are in the field like for 1 to 2 years. So once you waste the first 2 to 3 years, you can become economically stunted. Even career-wise, you become stunted because you didn't have a good you are not grounded well.
Wow, this is fatherly. This is the fatherly talk. And I'm enjoying this, and I hope our sisters out there are learning this. I mean, give yourself time. Today, in the teaching, today we heard that there is a certain age at which at least someone's body is ready to conceive. And science has it at least 20 years.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you then, usually by 20 years, most people at university. And here we're being advised that, yes, first do that university, complete it, give yourself time, get a job, start working, be empowered before you think of getting pregnant. As you wind this, I understand that you're working with pharmacies, and I wanted to ask if you, as pharmacists or people working in pharmacies, you have a role to play regarding family planning. Yeah, so what is your role in pushing for this, in pushing for family planning as pharmacists?
Yeah, okay, for our particular case, like in EcoFarm, one of the things that we normally do, a part of the induction, is to preach to our staff. They need to lead by example. They need to lead by example. And the good enough, the majority of them are usually fresh from the university. Because when they're from the university, we usually keep them for like around 2 months training before we give them jobs. But during that period, we talk to them about the family planning. Then too, because by the time they start working in the pharmacies, they already converted. They know the relevance of family planning. So they can easily talk to the people who are coming to the pharmacy. Pharmacies sell a lot of emergency pills. And those are already signals that there are so many women out there who wish to have to go for family planning. Yeah, so we keep on giving you advice. If you're in emergency and we feel like now you are having regular sex, so we advise why don't you upgrade to this? We keep on engaging our clients. We create that professional environment which makes them feel free to discuss anything with us. Even away from the pharmacy, they can give you a call, and we have that section of the telemedicine. Somebody can discuss with you away from the pharmacy.
Okay.
Yeah, so that they can, it's natural. Some people don't feel uncomfortable to have a first discussion in family planning. But when it's giving a call, they can talk a lot and you can ask whatever they want and we answer those questions.
Wow. Even family planning is getting to that level. Services are being brought closer to us. Telehealth is now coming in. Last time I saw someone developing an AI tool that can help in the access of family planning. So we welcome all these innovations. Let's reach our people, because at the end of the day, we all benefit from it. We are benefiting what they call the demographic dividends.
Yes.
Wow, thank you very much, Mr. Nathan. I don't know, maybe what would be your last concluding remarks as we ending this conversation? I think mostly you should direct this to your daughters and sons in schools. Yes, you've already talked to them about some of the things which can be done, but maybe you could just give them your concluding remarks.
Yeah, what I can tell people out there, let them have a family that is planned. Every young person out there, I would recommend them to have a clear roadmap for their life. You have a roadmap about your career. You need to have a roadmap. When should you have children? When should you get married? Yeah, you have just mentioned we have a window when somebody can have babies without any problems, between 20 years to 35 years. Like with the current situation, people are not getting a lot of money. We no longer produce like the 10 children, 5 children. We are looking at around the 2, 3. And you do a good job then. When you have a small number and you can afford, you will also get an opportunity of even taking them for swimming. Some of us, we are swimming from there.
Wow, we're swimming from ponds. We used to call it Kubedubi. Would go and
so they can enjoy the life. But generally, the young people should become intentional with their life.
Okay.
They need to be intentional. They need to, when you go to school and come back, you have qualified. You should have a quality life. You should not behave like somebody who has not gotten a chance to interact more. Yeah, because previously they used to tell us, you might find that what they are telling you is not on the curriculum, but they expect as you go through school, you learn from those people whether who have been groomed or those ones who are long-sighted. But these days you find somebody. I was just I met one of the young girls who was going to the university, and she was saying she wanted an iPhone. When I was asking her what is good about it, it can take good pictures. It can take good pictures. She's going for a course in medicine. And we have a photographer in medicine. I would expect her to tell me I need a very nice laptop.
To research, I read.
Yeah, I do proper reading, I research and whatever, but we look at a phone to take pictures.
Imagine.
Then another thing is also people should, our young people should learn to live below their means. Peer pressure is one of the number one cause of unwanted pregnancies.
Okay.
Yeah, as people try to compete with others, of course there are so many other things that will come in. Because first of all, this person is not working. So you will be forced to go into unplanned relationship. And somebody who is willing to buy for you that iPhone.
You also want something.
Yeah, there's no free lunch.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Yes.
it can dictate terms. Then another thing, the last one, that if a girl is not empowered economically, you spend the rest of your life on the receiving end. Yeah, because a man who is looking at you as a dependent does not invite you for a discussion. Yeah, you only wait for instructions.
Yeah.
So that's like, and that's not when you talk about a partner, for you are becoming a dependent instead of a partner, because economically you're not okay, and of course those things can disorganize. That's why I told you that you have just qualified, you are pregnant, now you're going to spend more time, because when you are pregnant you don't have a job. You're going to spend more time at home, and the people you'll have more discussion with maids.
Those around
so
you.
you find a university graduate person lowering in thinking, because the team that is interacting with are mates. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So they let them have a clear plan for their life and their career. Thank you.
Wow. Further talk once again. Thank you very much, Mr. Muyenda. I'm sure our viewers there have learned something from this and we've impacted lives. So let's preach, let's practice what you've been told because the benefits are enormous. Let's be empowered, let's make the decisions and, let's produce good families where we're going to take care of our children, we're going to give them good quality education, quality health care, and we shall live happily as very happy families. Thank you very much, everybody, for keeping it up to this moment on UMATv. We hope you can comment and tell us what you think about the submissions, and if you have any questions, please send them in the comment section. We shall be happy to respond to them. That should be all for now. Have a good time.